I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers, also known as Queen Boss Lady. So, I have a quick message for you guys, real quick. I just want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys show me. It is likewise, okay? I pray that you guys are successful in whatever you do, whatever you have started in this new year, okay? And thank you to everyone that has donated to my channel. Thank you so much. It is so appreciated. Okay, so surviving a Mason slash narcissistic family. I received this download, so I'm just gonna give it to you. I'm just gonna give it to you. Give it to you. Now, this is a very sensitive subject, and you know that's okay. If something makes you sensitive, hearing it, then that means, you need to book a session with your girl. That's all that means. Because you can be healed. And it is a process, but that's what I'm here for. Okay? So surviving a Mason family slash narcissistic family, right? What takes place in a Mason's family because they want to control you at a very young age. They want to put your light out at a very young age. And they want your light put out, and they want you to vibrate at a low vibrational frequency so that you will be open to the demonic forces that they send your way. Okay? So this is what will happen. They literally make sure all of the children get what is it called? MS, right? So let's say your generation before you, your uncles, your auntie, they all got child, right? And a lot of these women in your family, they got not over it. It always is there. They never quite healed from it, but they didn't become a pedophile. So the men or the women that did become a pedophile, where's my stick? Can you hand it to me, my love? My love. Okay, thank you, my love. And I think, close the window. I don't, because we already like, okay. All right, babes, what I'm talking. Go ahead, babes. I'll tell you when I'm done recording. Okay, so say for instance this uncle became a pedophile, right? Your mother or your father will make sure they ask Uncle Earl to babysit you, knowing he's a pedophile, knowing that he's going to touch you and harm you. Yeah, they will make sure. They will make sure. Can you babysit the kids, knowing that this man is a pedophile, just so you can get harmed, just so these people, they initiate you without your permission. You're a child, you're innocent, you don't know what's going on, right? You really think that you're going and Uncle Earl is gonna babysit you, when really it was a whole setup from the beginning. And this is their way of controlling you as a child, putting your light out, devouring you, so that you will always be trying to seek, their protection And they may even go so far as to, a lot of these people, um, they start to give children like what they want at a very young age, because they try to trick the child and make them think that I'm giving this child what they need because they was touched when they was 6. But they're the reasons why the child was touched, because in the things that they're giving this now 14 or 15-year-old is a boyfriend that's 20 years old, 25, because see, they want this child to get this Jezebel demon put on them at a very young age. They want these children to be promiscuous at a very young age. So any other child that they come in contact with, they try to perform these sexual acts with these other children and infect. It's called a spiritual infection, and they want to infect as many other children as they can to make them promiscuous, to make them submissive to this coven. So yeah, they know exactly who's the pedophiles in the family, and they will make sure that they put their children in harm's way. Okay? Y'all, and excuse me, my children is outside. So, okay, so this is another thing that they do. They sacrifice their own women and children, right? And I know we all heard about the big scandal that I have been on my channel since last year telling you guys about, these coven of men that seek after women, and they're in groups. I have been speaking about them since last year on my channel. And another thing that I want you women to be informed of, they also put you in group chats, and that's a way to know if you are being targeted by these secret society coven of men. Let's say you have an iPhone and you text someone that you think you're in a relationship with, but it's all fake, and it shows up green. Now everybody knows iPhone, your messages are blue. Even if they have an Android, your messages go through as blue. You notice that every time you're texting, you notice in the beginning it was blue, but after a day or so, every time you text this person, your boyfriend, your significant other, everything is in green. It's because this is what this secret society does as well. These covens of men that seek after women, they are a part of Masons. They are a part of the secret society as well. By any means necessary, they get a joy. They bust a nut off of you being in an uncomfortable situation. So let's say, for instance, they put you in a relationship with them and then they ghost your ass, and you text them and you're like, hey, at first it's like, hey, is everything okay? I haven't heard back from you, just trying to make sure you're not in a car accident or anything like that. And then they don't, and you see that it's green. The whole coven of men is getting your text. And they like, look, dog, here she go. She worried about you. And they're laughing. Okay, that's too loud. And I closed the window. But they're kids, so I love it. So off topic, but y'all remember back in the days when we had to drive our bikes to our friend's house instead of the phone? My yard is like full of my children's friends' bikes. But anyways, back to what I was saying, they're all getting this message. Anywhere from 10 to 25 men are getting your text messages. He's already sent out pictures of you to this coven, so they know exactly who you are. You know, they're all laughing. And then if you let the day go by, you don't say anything, the next day you text and you like, oh my God, I can't believe you're doing this to me. I thought we was better than this. I'm really concerned, da 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 da. So what is it? You broke up with me. Whatever you're texting this person, the whole coven is getting it. They're laughing. They're picking at you because you don't know what's going on, and they're getting enjoyment out of seeing you suffer. That's what it all boils down to. So don't think, yes, they are doing hands-on, because I've spoke about this. And hands-on, I mean, yes, they are in your home. They are putting cameras in there. They are recording you. They are secretly recording you and showing it to the coven and putting it in group chats and things like that. So, but they also share your text messages as well, as a way to humiliate you, as a way to taunt you, as a way to pick at you and pick you apart, basically. So, moving right on. You guys, I'm doing a video, spiritual infection. Yeah, these Masons, they want to control these children and mold these children into what they want them to be. And they want these children to be molded into prostitution, prostitutes, male and female. They want them to be an open vessel for men and women. That is the number one control through the female part or the man part. They sacrifice each other whenever one becomes sick. It doesn't matter if they are the head witch in charge. If this bitch gets sick, these people are all going to start attacking her. They're going to throw more magic at her. They're going to try to make her even more weaker. They're going to try to, keep her in this sickness and take her out. They're not a healer like you or me. They're not going to pray or try to, make the sickness go away or try to heal this person. No. That's not what goes on in these covens. It doesn't matter if they go into the hospital. If they go into the hospital, these covens still perform these rituals. They will not come see you. They will not call you. They will not send you flowers. They will not send or do anything that might potentially uplift the spirit and get the spirit back up and running. No, they look at this as a sacrifice. They're going to sacrifice the head bitch in charge, and they will get more empowerment. They will get her ranking, and they will get all her possessions, her home, her car, her money, whatever she has. They will sacrifice the out of whoever gets sick in their own coven. They don't care how long they knew. They don't care. They don't care how many rituals this woman performed, how many souls that this woman has gathered together and brung them. They don't care. You could be laying on the sofa, sick, dying, and they're going to walk right past you. Like they don't even see you. They're going to walk right past you. Like they don't even see you. They don't even see you sick on the sofa. Because they want you to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because with a death comes publicity, attention. And these secret society, these covens, They love attention. It's literally what they live for. They celebrate death because they love it so much. So they're not gonna they're not gonna wish you well. They're not gonna pray you get well. They're not gonna send another high priest to pray you up out of this. They're gonna attack you more because they sacrificed their own, because they want to receive possessions, more possessions. This you could have a car, a home, bank accounts. They want all of that. Whoever becomes sick, these people are so devilish to each other, and they do devilish shit to each other. They don't care if they best soldier gets sick. They attack this person to keep them sick, to keep them stuck so that they can get ahead. They'll go ahead and unalive this person. They're going to always turn your family and your siblings against you, especially people in the family that they're not chosen, but they're just kind of like innocent bystanders. They're still going to turn these people against you so that it's like summoning people to be on one accord, on this same frequency. You see this line behind me? They want everybody, if everybody is thinking negatively about you, then it makes their dark magic, more easier to perform. So this is why they get innocent bystanders and they do witchcraft on them to control their thoughts and control how they think of you and how they see you, right? And they're going to always turn your siblings against you, especially like if you are born in a family full of witches and warlocks, then that means your sister is a witch, your brother is a warlock, and they practice spells at a very young age. It's a lot of levels to this shit, and I'm helping you guys with the first step to healing is knowing the truth. So back to what I was saying. They turn your siblings against you so that these siblings can start to perform their dark magics on you, and then they sit back and they see like how fast did it work, how much of it they did. That's why you noticed as a child, like literally your siblings would do humiliation rituals on you. Literally your siblings would seek out your enemies. And this is in elementary school, in middle school. Your siblings would literally seek out your enemies and befriend them. You know why? Because just like I just explained, the frequency. These people already hate you, so they don't have to do a lot of dark magic on your enemies because they're already on the same chord when it comes to you. So this is why, your brother would start dating one of your enemies, because he's your enemy too. He's very handsome. He's got options, but he goes and choose someone that he openly knows has a problem with you, openly knows does not like you. He will make her his girlfriend, because then their magic together, their frequency together, their hate together that they have for you, it will be easy to send magic to you and team up and do things to you. These secret societies, these covens, they're never gonna be alone. When they attack you, they're always in groups, because by themselves they're weak. coming up against you, even in covens, they're still weak. My people that I'm speaking to, my family, my real family, okay? So this is why, it's easier to do humiliation rituals on you with a partner that doesn't like you, and vice versa. Your sister, let me speak to my kings real quick. Your sister will go and befriend the nigga you just got in a fist fight with at the park. And I'm speaking to like younger, but even still, grown men, they will literally seek out your ops because it'll be easy for this bitch to convince him to off your ass. Like, your enemy already wants to devour you and eat you up and spit you out. That's why they seek after your enemies and befriend them, because they're easy to control. They're easily manipulated because they already have that hate. They already have that taste of blood on their tongue when it comes to you, boo. It's already there. Okay? Another thing they do is they never invite you to family functions because you'll show up as your authentic self. You'll show up and you won't, everything that they described you as, you won't fit the narrative of that. And they cannot risk that. So they will not invite you to like important family functions. But what these motherfuckers will do is they will invite you to a humiliation ritual. If they do decide to have a gathering or get together, what you think is a gathering or get together, but really it's a humiliation ritual. And if you pay attention, they always want to have this mysterious party or this mysterious get together when you lose something, whether it be a car, whether it be a house, whether it be a partner. You talking to your sister, she's just gathering information because she's a worker. Me and Rufus just broke up. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. And they'll get off the phone with you. They'll call the other witches in the family. And then all of a sudden now, they want to have a barbecue. And your sister will call you back. Hey, well, I was talking to Mom and I was talking to Auntie Ann, and we're going to have a barbecue next Saturday. And you should really come. Really? This is a humiliation ritual. They're all gonna have their, now they single, but all of a sudden all of them got a nigga, all of them got a man. And when you go to this barbecue, all of them gonna be in a relationship. Like, you're like, well, okay, well, you was just single last week, but okay, congratulations on the new relationship. It's a humiliation ritual. They're going to laugh at you for not having whatever it is that you lost. They're going to talk about you to everyone at the party before you get there. And when you go in, you're going to feel this awkwardness of energy. You're going to feel the laser eyes just staring at you. Everybody knows that you and your partner broke up, or everybody knows that your car got repossessed, or everybody knows that it could be anything. You could have asked your sister for $50 because you was short on your light bill, $50. And this will put them in celebration mode, because that means that the spiritual attack that they sent out to your finances is working, because you're calling on her for help. And then they will make it seem like they're able to throw a party. They're able to provide food and drinks and entertain people when you're over here begging, not necessarily begging, but you're $50 short on your light bill. And because you're $50 short on your light bill, that means that at this time you are not able to feed a guest of 50 people and entertain a guest of 50 people, you know, and they are. So they'll take that as leverage, and they'll, you know, talk down about your situation, talk bad about you, and make it okay. They literally make it okay to like basically put you as the center of attention, and they want everybody to poke at you and push you and bully you and laugh at you and pick at you. And this is their way of doing that. They have an open discussion about your business, your finances, what you have going on, and they're like, girl, it's okay. You can talk shit about my sisters. That's fine. Because that bitch thinks she all that when she had to ask me for $50 to pay her light bill. And then her friend is like, oh, it's okay to talk shit. Oh, no, that bitch didn't. Girl, no, that bitch didn't. And it's like, once they say it, it's like, oh, shit, like, we can talk shit about your sister. And that's what they do. And these innocent bystanders are not understanding that they're being sucked into a coven. They're being witchcraft and mind controlled. Because trust me, these innocent bystanders that they talking to more than likely had got fucking $50 from they mammy or they pappy to help pay their bills too. But they got enough sense, or they just gave their sibling, their brother, or their mother help with a bill, but they got enough sense not to make it the center of discussion. But the reason why they make it the center of discussion, because this is what they're celebrating. Whether you know it or not, this is what the fuck they are. Arriba, Handache, pass the liquor to the left, pass the Dutchie to the left. This is what they're celebrating, and they're doing it. The music, the drinks, the food, the eating together. They are all communing together. The celebration of any little downfall that you've had. You got in a whole car wreck, and you got out of this car wreck without a scratch. The car all folded up like a damn brown paper bag. You still got your life. You still got your good health. They celebrating the fact that now you got to walk everywhere. They want to have a barbecue. They want to have a barbecue because it's any little thing. They got a car now and you don't. Which in their peanut ass mind, that makes them better than you. Because they got a car and you don't. That makes them better than, that makes them better than you. Okay, well, this is another thing that they do. To make you feel like you're not a part of the family, to make you feel like you do not belong here. You are not accepted here. And they try to push this as much as possible because they know that you never accepted these people. You just put up with these people until you found a way out. For those of you who I'm speaking to, you know. Like, even as a child, you was like, why the fuck am I here? Like, you was like, why am I here? Like, so this is what they will do. Your family members that you have grew up with your whole entire life, your uncle, your auntie, once you get up in age, they're up in age, and a lot of them get sick, a lot of them die. And what they'll do is, because you have this estranged relationship, which means you are pulling back, you're not so connected to them anymore. They don't have access to you anymore. They may not even have your number anymore. They may have to email you or message you through Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. They have to reach you through social media accounts, which means you have backed up from them, and they don't have access to you like they want. They'll send you a message, a subliminal message like this. Everything with them is subliminal. Just know nothing that they do is just, oh, coinky dink. Hell no. Everything that they do has a meaning, and it means something. So you're friends with these cousins, that you grew up with. You grew up coming to their house every weekend. You knew their auntie as you knew their mother as your auntie. Your mother's brothers, these are first aunties, first, what they'll do is they'll have a whole funeral. This is how nasty these covens is, to show you that you are the outcast when really you outcasted these motherfuckers, when really you put these bitches out on their neck, when really you don't want to deal with these two people. You rather go and play in a pit full of rattle fucking snakes that haven't ate in months than to fuck with these people. But they're going to always try to flip the energy and project and make it seem like they outed you when they was never fucking in. They'll have a whole funeral. They'll have a whole wake, repassing everything, and nobody will post anything to their social media accounts. Nobody will post a RIP, a picture at the funeral, a picture of the guy. Nobody in the family will post anything on their social media accounts when you are friends with all of them. And then, you know what? When you are feeling good and you post a good picture of you on vacation at the Bahamas and everything, your background looking good, you looking fly, you snatched, makeup on 10, healing, you done healed, they'll post a picture of your dead uncle that's been dead for a whole year. R.I.P. Uncle Earl. And then they put the dates, and he died last year. This is what they do to try to, they're sending a subliminal like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, fuck, nigga. All this shit happened, and nobody in the motherfucking family told you. Because you know why? You ain't a part of the motherfucking family. And now you want to go to the Bahamas, and you want to think you having a little vacation, honey. Well, bam, Uncle Earl died last year, and you wasn't even invited to the cookout. You wasn't even invited to the party. You couldn't get in. Nah, boo boo, stick your head in doo doo, and you like, damn, that's fucked up. R.I.P. Uncle Earl. You keep on fucking scrolling, cause little do they know, and they know little. You wasn't coming anyways. You was gonna send your deepest regards from right down your throne. Right down your throne. You was gonna bless him up. Blessed be the glory. But they don't went all out. They go all out of their way to put their energy in places and in things that it don't even need to be. Don't even need to go. And they'll do this repeatedly. Okay, another thing that they will do. They will humiliate you in front of other people to gaslight you so that, they'll have control over you. Those that anger you control you. So if they get you in front of a group of people and gaslight you and get you angry and get you out of character, they're able to control you. They're able to control the energy. They're able to control the conversation. They're able to control themselves because it's planned and plotted. This is why they do that. To control, to have some type of control over you, okay? They will also get you sexually harassed. They will get you sexually harassed out here in these streets by spreading rumors, doing humiliation rituals, saying that you're a prostitute, saying that you sleep with people's husbands, saying that you're easy in bed, you're easy to get in bed, right? They tell these people in the community this, and certain people this, especially certain men, talking to my queens right now, especially certain men, so that, you know, these men all of a sudden they're pursuing you, and then when, you know, you could see them in a grocery store and they feel the need to touch you, you're like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, you like, hold up, what are you touching me for? And then they get another, they don't get what they're expecting. Guess what they do? They get mad and they call you a hoe too. Even though you didn't sleep with them, even though you stood on business, even though you was like, excuse me, do not talk to me that way. What is giving you, who told you you could speak to me that way? And they was met with rejection. They was not met with what the fuck your family said. A lot of them, I just heard they scurry back on into their fucking hole. But a lot of these men, they'll lie and say they slept with you anyways. They will go above and beyond to slander you to other men that don't know you either, and that you have never slept with either, because they're scared that these men may pursue you, and they might get a chance with you because of the way that they're coming in. See, they're coming in based off lies that your family, and not only your family is in on this, other people in the community is in on this as well. So they coming in hot and heavy, and they trying to undress you like you a slut, like you a prostitute. You know, they coming in, how much that cat is, how much that thing going for. And you like, you need to excuse yourself. Your presence is dismissed. Your presence was never needed here. They get mad and they go right back into the community where other men do not know you. And they will tell these men they slept with you, they had you every which way, every which kind of way, you a hoochie coochie. You a hoochie mama, humpback, hoochie mama. You're coochie, Gucci, all that. When they never even had you. Don't even know what it smelled like, look like, taste like. Because well, I didn't get it. so no one will then. Because that's one thing that these raggedy ass niggas can't stand. For them to be rejected, and then a real king come at you the right way, and he get a chance with you, and he get an opportunity with you. So, you know, he was dumb enough to believe the community and come at you like you was a hoe. So he want to go and manipulate and penetrate the minds of other innocent men. So just in case you do cross paths and they come at you like you a hoe and you a prostitute, they're going to be rejected as well. And they're okay with that. They want these men to be rejected as well, by any means necessary. And like I said, and I'm speaking about a different variety of men. A lot of these men become, you know, they try to sexually assault you. They try to sexually harass you. They say inappropriate things to you based off of what your family has told them, based off of what the community has lied about. Because if I ain't getting it, I'm glad nobody else ain't interested. I'm glad ain't nobody else getting it. Because I can't have it. And these are their minds and their mindsets. And they will go so far as to line on your vagina. Yeah, I hate that. Never seen it a day in their life. And a lot of these men who you rejected, you know, just because maybe you didn't feel no chemistry, maybe whatever, like, and you rejected them, they will turn around and believe that, you know, maybe you dated them and you just like, no, it's not, you're not for me. Go ahead on. I'm not gonna waste your time, not gonna waste your money, not gonna waste your resources. I'm gonna just, oh baby, that pissed them off. Cause they like being used and abused and pimped the fuck out. Yes, these niggas do. These niggas do. They like being used and abused and fucking pimped out and use all their fucking resources. And because you like, no, I ain't gonna do that. You can go ahead about your business. I'm really looking for my soulmate. And you just didn't, you know. If it come across their desk that you a hoe and you a prostitute, do you know these simple-minded, peanut-ass niggas will believe that? Now, how you a prostitute when you had this woman and she didn't sleep with you? So she prostituted with everybody except you. Thank you, angels. Y'all seen that light it got like that? Oh my goodness. So this is what these secret societies do. This is what these Masons do. If you have broken free from them and you need healing, book with your girl, okay? To the next video.